Hello everybody, welcome to the show. I'm David. This is my kitchen. We've got a beautiful pepper plant growing in the kitchen here. It's a Medusa pepper plant, Medusa capsicum. And got some Himalayan salt here. We're going to use it sometimes in our cooking. I've got some peppers I'm going to rinse off. We got some great peppers from the store, 2 for $1. And they're nice sized red peppers. I'm going to rinse those off. I also got a pound of hamburger. There we go, a lean hamburger. And I just defrosted that. We're going to have a couple of celery stalks in this meal. So I'm pulling that out here. Let me see if I can get this to show you. There we go. Whoops. Whoopsie. Sticky fingers. We're going to take the celery, organic celery, and I'm just going to take a couple stalks off of it. There's always some dirt when you get organic, you know. You got to rinse that stuff off. Always give your celery a little rinse. 2 stalks of celery is all you need. And 1 medium-sized organic onion I have here. No big deal. That right there is no more than $1.50 in vegetables. $2 for the meat, $3.50 for that. I've got tomato paste I got for 33 cents. And I'm going to use that as a tomato base. And I got provolone cheese. I got these packages, 12 slices for $1. So I'm only going to use like maybe 3 slices or so. Anyway. Yeah, and the recipe calls for a ricotta cheese, but we're going to use a little bit of yogurt. I'm going to get Sarah to open up the yogurt a little bit later. And not right now, but a little bit later. And you can put this, if you want to do anything there. You can pull out the yogurt from the refrigerator, Sarah. Hi, Sarah's here. She's going to be helping us today.
I just happened to be here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put this away and get it.
Provolone. Yeah, just pull out that Greek yogurt. I'm using Greek yogurt instead of ricotta cheese. Yeah. Yeah, pound for $2 for meat. Yeah, oh yeah, you didn't know? I'd pull out the package, but I froze it. You can get a pound of meat for $2. You can get a pound of any kind of meat. If you look around, you might find beef. Thank you. You could probably find chorizo. Pork, definitely. Chicken meat, maybe. Turkey meat, maybe. You're not looking for the right meat. You've got to go to shop around for your meat. A lot of you don't understand that there's a phone call. Oh, interrupted. Every single show we get an interruption. It's unbelievable. That's what is called a blank chopping board. I'm going to use my French cut knife as the cutting tool today. The nice thing about the French cut knife is it has a nice French curl on it, so it kind of goes like that. So when you cut, you kind of go like this. So as I prep my vegetables, let me show you what I do with my peppers. Now I have a really cool tool that Sarah got over at IKEA. Was it?
Yeah.
IKEA, yeah. And you just rinse it off. Use the tool because you don't know if these peppers have pesticides on them. They could even have DDT because a lot of them come from Mexico. And when Dow Chemical decided when they were told to pull DDT from their list of things, they actually, these are organic, so I'm not going to worry about those. They actually put all the DDT down in Mexico and South America. And guess what we did? We imported all the vegetables from that area. Isn't that the way our government works? Can you believe that? Hey, Anna, you're not allowed to actually come in and promote yourself.
Well,
So I'm going to mute you for now, but you can't do that here. Yeah, thanks.
Oops.
So I'm going to look here at the chicken or at the dinner. I'm going to get a light on here, I think. Let me swab the decks. I've got a nice clean washcloth. Sarah's going to show you the Greek yogurt we're going to open up. And I want to show everybody how to make yogurt with some jam.
Oh, so, you mean extend yogurt with jam?
Yeah, I was thinking we could take a little time right now to talk about how people could take and make their own yogurt with less sugar. 'Cause-
Well, extend out your yogurt, yeah.
yeah, let me clean that out for you.
Because usually, did you know the yogurts that you buy at the store, like Yoplait, has more sugar in it than a can of soda, a Coca-Cola or soda? I mean, it's amazing how much sugar is in the jams.
This
in
one
the-
tablespoon of this jam, and this is just our three berry jam. It's got blueberry, cherry, and raspberry in it. We bought this a long time ago for like $1 a jar, but it's made with sugar. There's no corn syrup in here, so you're not getting any GMO corn syrup.
Well, the first ingredient is fruit. The second ingredient is sugar.
But look at it, how little it is. Like 1 tablespoon is 6 grams.
Well, look at this awesome yogurt. Here, I'll show you that 1 tablespoon is 6 grams. There we go.
Yeah.
You guys.
We get you a spoon too.
All right, but in this yogurt, the reason I chose this yogurt is because a little over 5 ounces, there's only 2 grams of sugar in here. And then let's see.
That's really good. And that's a non-fat or a low-fat?
Which is like, it's amazing. It's it just says plain Greek yogurt.
So that's
The fats
it's regular fat.
there's no fat in it.
Oh, it's non-fat.
There's a little tiny bit of cholesterol, a little bit of sodium,
Yeah.
a little bit of carbohydrates, and mostly protein.
Wow. So this is like a
15
low
grams
fat,
of
low
protein.
carb. Go ahead.
Yeah, 15 grams of protein and 2 grams of sugar. Which every other, by the way, and this is Odyssey plain Greek yogurt. Every other even plain Greek yogurt, or every other even plain yogurt has tons of sugar in it.
Wow.
This is like the one I looked for all the ones that had like.
Well, show people what it looks
sugar.
like and try to mix it up in the dish, and you kind of put some in, and let's put a tablespoon in there, or maybe even 2 tablespoons.
So I'll do.
Now these yogurts have an inner lining, I think. Let me see. Nope, it's straight up. You're ready to go. Okay.
Well, I already took off some of the.
Okay,
water.
go ahead and pour. Let me hold this
Here,
up.
should I
We'll put it over here.
on
Yeah.
the board?
Go ahead. Oh, by the way, I'm going to turn the pan on over here at level 3 back here. So we're going to be cooking in this pan over
So
here.
5.3 ounces is a little less. Is about a little more than half a cup.
Cool.
So probably about that much yogurt has about the 2 grams of sugar. And then, what is this, the 1 tablespoon?
Well, let's double it. Let's take the 2 grams of sugar and take it up to 4 grams of sugar, and then make a 10-gram sugar yogurt and see what you like and see what it tastes like for you. I want to see your response.
Okay.
Because Sarah has never done this, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to do it. Okay, I'm going to crack this bottle, which hasn't been opened since 2015, I think. Let's see. It's October 6, 2016 was the quit date on this. So it's still good, folks. If the number is, yeah. Okay.
Wait, let me see. How much did it say?
1 tablespoon.
1 tablespoon.
And could I double up this amount? Or do you want to use that amount?
Okay.
It's up to you, because you don't have to double the recipe. But you can double the recipe and not add more than 2 grams of sugar.
So that's a little more than a tablespoon, but.
Well, then let definitely double up on the.
That's fine.
Oh, then okay. Then she's going to try what it tastes like, which is going to be a brand new experience. I want to see what her reaction is, because she's been eating yogurt at double that or triple that sugar level. Because most yogurts are like more than a soda.
See how thick this yogurt is? That's why we were using it, and
Yeah.
we use it in our baking today. It's like super thick yogurt. Well, do you want to try it?
I am going to try some, but just give it a good thick mix. I'm going to go ahead and put some oil in the pan. We're going to get the base going. Once it's hot, the pan, you can put the oil in. And yogurt stays pretty well as long as you keep it sealed and don't expose it to air too long. It stays a long time. It's designed to save, I believe they created yogurt in the Himalayas or somewhere in order to stay like 30 days outside of a refrigerator. Sarah's here because she's home for the holidays. Yeah. So what do you think?
It's good. You want to try it?
Yeah, I kind of do. That's good. We share germs, Sarah and I do.
Yeah.
Let me get this in the picture here. Hang on. Thank you. Okay, I chopped that onion, and I'm going to show that onion going in the pan right now. Just scoot it right in there off the breadboard. Start the onions up. And I'm going to make the 2 celery, cut those up too. Taking the ends off the celery.
Do you want to bring it back so you're not so...
No, don't go there.
I'm coming this way.
No, don't. That's a bad angle. I got people with foot fetishes that look at my feet now. I cued onto them. They were actually watching my videos just to look at my feet.
You do have beautiful feet.
I could have been a foot model, but I chose not to.
I found this recipe for David, so it should be something that I eat. Because I said, hey David, except he is changing it up a little bit.
I'm not adding ricotta. You know, I'm going to use the Greek yogurt formula because I think the meat mix can handle that. Now the meat's going on top of the celery and the onion, and we're going to put a little Italian seasoning.
Do you mind if I do the peppers?
Yeah, I want you to do the peppers. Sarah's going to switch stations with me while that's heating up at level 3. Just getting the pan started. I am going over to the spice rack, and we have a wonderful spice rack here where I keep all my spices. There's my herbs, Italian herbs. These bottles are from like 1980 or 1975. We've got some collectible old bottles from the old days. Yeah, everything's organic from back in '75. Yeah, I don't even think they started pesticides really. Yeah, the organic movement didn't even kick into gear until after Rachel Carson wrote her book in '61. But organic food started in the late '60s. Check. Italian herbs. Check. And that goes right on top of the onions. And I think I'm going to take this level up to 6 now. So you can spike your level. And that's oil, onions, celery, and Italian seasoning. Now this is another option. You can add garlic to this dish. Now I've got some fresh garlic, but I really don't want to. I think Castle burgers are a pretty good way to diet, Spade.
Diet?
Yeah, if you limit yourself to 1 White Castle burger a day, and that's all you eat, I guarantee you're going to lose weight.
How many people eat 1 White Castle a day?
I mean, if that's all you got, man, 1 a day, you'll lose weight, I guarantee it. Don't forget your ketchup is a vegetable. Now, some ketchups are actually bundling.
But don't they have White Castle doesn't use ketchup? It's the mustard.
That's precisely why you have to have ketchup with your White Castle burger, because they don't use ketchup. Or if they do, it's a little dot in the middle. Well, you're going to be this poor, so get ready. Oh, I have a little knife that I use on traveling trips when I have the luxury of traveling. It's a Cutco knife. Sold to me by my friend. I talk about it every night when we do the show. He literally came over here, my ex-friend came over here and tried to sell me something. And he wouldn't leave until I spent $30 for this knife. I said, well, if this means our friendship, it's over. So here's the $30, and he gave me the knife. And I only saw him one other time. Hey, I beyond that. How you doing? Well, you don't sell your friends knives for $30 and don't leave their house until you buy something. That's not something you do to a friend. So he ended up being my friend at that time. He didn't know it yet, though. We visited him, though. We stopped by and saw him, but it wasn't like the same, Once somebody asks you to spend $30 for a knife, or they're not leaving your house, you know that there's a problem. So Sarah, what kind of knife would you like there? There's a couple knives there. Okay, she's got one of
this
the.
knife because it has a sharp tip, a pointed tip.
I'm going to use my Patty LaBelle recipe. I've got a Patty LaBelle mix. It's a no salt mix. We're going to add to the beef. And I really want to use this up because I got about 100 containers of these when Patty LaBelle sold her supply. I don't know if she still is in business, but it was wonderful. You finished that yogurt. She liked it. You liked the yogurt. It's pretty good.
I like yogurt.
Yeah, she actually liked that. And it wasn't as the sugar levels are so much better when you do it that way.
Yeah.
If you do buy yogurt, don't get things with GMO fructose or corn syrup in it. Look for regular sugar. They say that's healthier for you if you are going for the yogurt containers.
But do look for lower sugar too. Even though it's like, I agree, number one, make sure there's no corn syrup. Number two, just have less sugar in your diet.
Yeah. Yeah, that onion mix is ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and pull the Patty LaBelle out. We got Patty LaBelle's non-salt, no salt seasoning blend, just plain good. Patty LaBelle. Yeah, I don't know if she's still in business or not, but this stuff is really good. It's got a great taste to it, so I'm going to put it on. It has turmeric. And I put it on the beef too. Give me that spatula there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just hang it a little bit.
Okay, it's not camera ready.
No.
Okay, let me grab another one over
Grab
here.
a different one.
We'll grab another one. We have a dirty spatula there. Okay, let's do this. And just go face down with this right on the hot griddle. Pour the juice right in there. And that can go in the dishwasher. If you rinse it off, and I don't want that beef juice in our face there. Okay, I'm just going to kind of crush the meat right onto the onion. And kind of put it right on top of the onion. Like that, see? Because you want to keep the meat on top of the oil itself. If you have any area in a pan, if you're cooking with a stainless steel pan like this, now's the time to actually add a little bit of water, right around the hot spot. So I'm adding the water. I'm not steaming, I'm steam frying is what I'm doing. I'm still at level 6, so level 6 gives me a steam fry. Okay, I did not get into iVlog, Sarah. I feel so guilty. I'm gonna get into iVlog. iVlog is one of our important channels we just picked up, and we've got a lot of guests who want to talk. So let's see if I could get in there. You know, I first started the show, gosh, about 3 or 4 years ago now. I can't even remember.
Are we going to cook this in the actual oven?
You know, that was up to you. I think we'll set it up to cook and bake in the oven, and we'll just do it. But iVlog, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go off mic for a second, off camera.
But you give me all I need to be satisfied. 'Cause of you, I will try to keep my appetite for free life.
Okay, sorry for the interplay there. I had to set up the iVlog account, and iVloggers, I'm in, ready to go. Chat is enabled. Welcome. Chat is open. Hi. Sorry I was unable to get into the chat room earlier. I was just too busy in the kitchen. All right. Former Agent Peter Strzok testified at the House hearing. We'll see some of that later in the show. Thank you for coming in. Patty LaBelle is still there, everybody. Check it out. She's still got her cooking thing. Excellent. Awesome, Patty. We hope you have a wonderful sales of your product because it's good stuff. I mean, I love it.
Especially the low salt.
Yeah, the low salt stuff is really, it's a hit. I just scored at a wholesale supplier, Patty, and I know you're not watching, but yeah, she's got the patty cake at Walmart. She's got a lot of stuff going on. Good for her. I love the fact that she turned her career into something really special where she could do something that she enjoyed besides singing. And what a great singer she was. Hallelujah. All right. Thanks for telling me about Patty LaBelle's place, man. Hey, you love my program, Patty? Thank you for coming in. So nice. You know, the internet is so reactive. I speak out to hundreds of millions of people, and Patty shows up in the show. Thank you, Patty.
You got to check out David Spinach. He always talks about your.
Hey, I got to stir that stuff now. You lift the cover and stir it up. Yeah, it's already rendered down. You can massage that meat very easily into the onions. And pour some Parmesan on that. You want to get the flavoring up pretty fast. And Parmesan, there's no better way to put flavor into something than put a little Parmesan in your cooking. Use it like a seasoning. It's actually really good. I'm going to turn it down to level 3 now, and I'm going to prepare my tomato sauce. Now we have a way of making taking 33-cent can of tomato sauce.
Tomato paste?
Paste, rather. I get these, I sometimes get them for $4 when they're being wholesale. But I could take a 33-cent container and I turn it into an equivalent of about $1.50. $1.50 in value, because there'd be about 2 containers of tomato paste in it. Or tomato sauce in it. Tomato sauce is in and of itself just water and paste. So it's a very reasonable way of extending your budget and cooking for your family with tomato sauce. And over the lifetime of your cooking, if you do this regularly, you're going to be saving hundreds of dollars on your food budget, for real. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this and putting it in the Pyrex container. I'm grabbing,
Do it over here.
yeah, I'm just grabbing it right here and just spooning it in there. They'll see it'll be in the Pyrex container. And then I'm going to take whatever's left in the can and fill it up with water.
You're going to do it here?
No, I'm good.
This camera?
No, I'm good. I'm filling it up with filtered water. We bought a new zero water filter for our house, so the other one actually, I couldn't believe it. It actually died. It stopped filtering. It's like, look at this. It's like so clogged it wouldn't filter anymore, because we have a lot of total dissolved solids in our area in Washington. We're off the coast. We're in that tsunami plain where tsunami is going to
I'll
happen.
switch with you for a moment.
Hey, Darth Randall. So I'm basically mixing this up like this.
You want to see your
And you just put that into the camera there. Okay. And we'll put 1 can of that in there, and then it's almost gone. See that? Are you still doing it, or are you still doing that? Okay.
Almost.
All right, Sarah's doing the composting. I'm going to put a second can in there. Now don't put, actually I'm only going to do 1.5 can because I want it kind of a thick sauce. Okay. Let me see where we're at with consistency right now. I might not even need the other half a can, but I'll use that on the side. Let's just check this out. 1 can to 1 can. Let's see where we're at.
1 can water, 1 can paste.
Now, see how easy that mixes up? Now, if you want to make it like, this is more like pizza sauce, which I think I'm shooting for here. I want a little thicker consistency because we really don't want too much wetness here, and I've already got some wetness in the pan. Now that meat has some fat in it, and when I cook low fat, what I'd like to do is take a bowl like this. Check the camera. I think I'm good. Yeah,
You're good.
I'm good. I'm gonna take the fat and render it right out. Holding this over here like that, I'm taking all that extra fat that would go in your body out. Every last drop, as much as you can. Okay. And I'm replacing it with tomato sauce. Rich, thick tomato sauce. I'm going to put right over it and
Nice.
kind of massage it right in there. Now what we're doing is we're trying to get a very fine mix because normally
Looks good.
a stuffed pepper takes rice, and rice is full of carbs. So we're not doing a stuffed pepper with rice, we're just doing vegetables and meat. But you can also put anything like a hot pepper in here if you really wanted to make this spicy. You can also add a little
Chipotle seasoning
chipotle
or
or
something.
Tabasco or anything, yeah. I'm going to take the rest of this stuff and go into here like that. Mix it around. And I could use this for another meal if I had to.
With your fat, you can make a chicken soup.
Yeah, you could actually make it
Or
a
a
bit of
beef
scone
soup.
or something, yeah. But I may not use this, I'm just getting it out of the container. So it works pretty well to clean going back and forth like this. So your can is actually a utility. All right, I'm good. And this stuff goes in the compost heap. This is just pure fat. There's a little bit of olive oil in there, but hey, whatever. Okay, Sarah, what do you think about this consistency? And any suggestions? Because this is kind of an open recipe idea. You can put
You have basil and stuff in there?
not really. I could get more basil. So we've got some basil here on the door.
It's not really good.
I've got some cumin. We've got some oregano. I've got parsley.
Fine seasoning.
Here's some basil leaves. Why don't we throw some basil in there and cover it up?
Yeah.
Because it's almost the
Yeah,
perfect.
that looks good.
It's almost the perfect consistency, I think. Yeah, let's top that off with a little basil. And you know what I like to do is kind of like put a little bit of that water that I just acquired. Put it over this. Kind of like freshen it up a little bit. And she's going to put a little basil on there, and I just put a little of this on the side to kind of steam it up. And then we're going to cook that a little bit longer. And I think what we're going to do is take and put a layer of provolone down, a little bit of white yogurt, and then a layer of meat, and then a layer of provolone, and a layer of meat, and then a layer of provolone.
Should we do sauce first or no?
That's
I
perfect.
think cheese and then the.
No, I think sauce.
Maybe sauce.
I think sauce first, then a little cheese, then a little bit of yogurt, just a
Then
smear of
cheese,
yogurt,
yeah.
and then a little bit, because we're making like mini lasagnas. Isn't this a cute idea? Hey, don't ever say that to me in my room again, or I will ban you and mute you every single time, buddy. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, you're out of here. Could you see what he said?
No, fortunately.
He told me to go have sex or something. I was like, what? I don't need sex. I'm like the happiest guy on earth, man. I'm in Nirvana. Wow, that feels so good. Have you ever had like a light touch back rub? Oh, it's the best. It totally releases all that energy that is stressful in your life. And you start to see your face relax and become like a zombie. That's great. No, she's just giving me a soft back rub. No, my hair is no, I just get it a bit.
Natural.
It's all natural, man. I use a thing called shampoo. It's amazing. It does the trick. Now, butternut squash, rice, cabbage, cauliflower rice goes inside the butternut squash. That sounds really good, guest 204. Yeah. Hi, Add the One. Welcome to the show. Your parents used to cut the tops off the pepper and fill them up with like a cup rather than cut into halves.
Oh, that's probably a good idea.
That's a better idea, but we're making 4 meals, okay? Yeah, if we had if you just take 4 peppers, 2 for $1, that adds another $1 to the mix, and then you just take it up to $5. And you've got 4 bigger meals, more stuffing. If you want to put rice in there, because we're no carbs tonight, remember? You can really stretch this meal out. You can make 8 meals for $4. Just a little rice.
And then what did your parents do with the tops that they cut off? Because like these, obviously you use a whole pepper too. You don't end up everything is in the everything is used.
Yeah.
Haha, no young bucks, no.
Great. So we are going to be cooking these separate at a later date. We're just going to kind of prep these. So you guys, what I think 40 minutes at level 300, would you think? Or maybe 20 minutes at level 300? 20 minutes at 300. Because the meat's already done. I would say it's a quick microwave, or not a microwave, a toaster oven.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't put it in the microwave. Yeah, that's a big mistake. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. We're going to turn everything off.
Get a big spoon.
Sarah's going to get a big spoon. A serving spoon. Now let's put this right here at center stage. Did we add a little cumin to this yet? Okay, if you want to add cumin to your knitter, this is a really neat flavor. It's the poor man's saffron. It's the poor man. Hey, Donde, you're out of here. Cumin is the poor man's saffron. That's what they've always touted. It's a really good thing. It helps with your memory. They say they're finding results from cumin and people with Alzheimer's. So if your grandma's sitting there going, "What's that new taste in your dinner, Dave?" Well, it's cumin. A little bit won't hurt you. So I'm going to put that on at the top of the.
Oops, I forgot to do one.
Oh. I just a touch of cumin. Doesn't have to be very much. It's a super interesting flavor. It's an amazing flavor. Well, we didn't go for anything like spice. So other than the tomato paste and
Well, we got the Patty LaBelle's, we've got oregano, basil.
we're kind of low keying it. Yeah.
You just put in cumin.
Yeah.
So we've got spice.
Okay. Good. I would recommend if you really want something special, like wow, throw a few shots of Cholula or Tabasco in.
Yeah.
Cholula and Tabasco, I think, are having a war now for table space.
I prefer Cholula because Tabasco to me is really like vinegary.
More vinegary, yeah. I like Cholula too. I like the green Tabasco. Have you ever tried that?
Ooh,
It's
green
good.
Tabasco, that sounds good.
You don't want to put Viagra on your dinner, no. So she's putting a layer down, and then I'm going to pull out some provolone for you. And these provolone slices were really cheap. I got this whole package for 99 cents on sale. So you can find something similar, even if you go with American cheese slices. Yeah, I mean, cheese is cheese,
Or
right?
mozzarella.
I prefer mozzarella or provolone in this particular case.
Or Munster.
Or Munster, yeah. Where's the yogurt?
It's out somewhere.
Oh, Sarah put the yogurt away.
No, I don't think I did.
Oh, it's gone. So.
I think David put the yogurt away.
I put the yogurt away. Okay, great.
Are you gonna do a half a slice?
Yeah, could you put a half a slice in each one of those? Thank you. We're going to use 4 slices today. All right, great. And let's try another layer on top of but first let's do a little yogurt. I'd probably put it away. That spoon right over there. Yeah, this is just creates a different flavoring. Just a spoon of lightly, just smear it on top of each one. Maybe even less than that. Yeah, probably less than that.
I think it's fine.
Okay, because we have another layer of meat to go
I
on.
know.
I don't see it in it. It's like,
They're gonna stick out the top.
okay. Now, an interesting idea right now is to take a layer of spinach. And what I have is, I keep this frozen spinach around, and it's the best thing I've ever used. It's organic spinach. They sell it at Trader Joe's, pesticide free.
You even got enough, you have enough meat that you could have done, you could even do more peppers. So the whole
My
idea
recipe
is
calls for more peppers, I guess.
yeah, so the idea is that you can feed more people.
Yeah, I like to put a little bit of this right on top.
Okay.
just as a barrier in between the other. And it's just something that'll cook when, you know, in the 20 minutes at 300. By the time everything kind of comes together, it'll be good. I think you can top it off with another layer. And we'll save some of the meat for another dish. I'm thinking of making a carb dinner out of the remainder.
Just use a small amount for the package. Don't overdo it.
Okay, I'm thinking of making a little bit of noodles, Sarah.
A little noodles.
Just
like,
half a box, okay?
like, yeah. No. Not even half a box. Like,
How much of this rotini, tricolor rotini, should I cook?
like
1/3 of a box?
1 cup.
Okay, Sarah's allotted me 1 cup of carbohydrates, so I'm sure a lot of you have this issue. We don't need the yogurt anymore, so I'm going to put that away. I'm sure a lot of you have this issue with family members where they want to always eat, you know, a specific diet, and, you know.
It's not that I mean, yeah, I guess I'm dieting.
She's awesome, actually. I mean, I would be 300 pounds if I didn't live with Sarah. My camera's out of focus, really? Which camera, Patty? It's close enough, Patty. You're fixating, Patty. Thank you, Sister Fight. The food camera's out of focus? Oh, you're right, it is.
You want me to hit it or something?
Well, we must have moved it around. Let me get an adjustment going here. Hang on. I'm going to turn this on front burner just to have hot pasta to add to the rest. Just leave that there. We're good. You're just... I need some for the pasta.
I know. See, that's what always happens with the pasta.
All right. Now we're going to put more provolone on top. Couple more
I'll
slices.
chop a little bit of meat for your pasta.
Thanks for my pasta. She loaded it up with meat. It's like great, but I mean, I do need some for my pasta that I'm making right now.
Only a cup of pasta.
Okay, only a cup. Okay, you want to cut those in half and put those on top and prepare the final.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you just enough to kind of reach over the edge, and I'll let you do that. The breaking of the provolone. Hey, we've done pretty well on time.
Bread, but instead of carbos, it's breaking cheese.
Yeah, let me see if that is out of focus. I agree. Yeah, maybe if I step back a little bit, is that better? That's better, more in focus, right? It's just a little too close. There's Sarah making the dinner. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. I have not seen anybody. Yeah. All right. So she's going to put that in the toaster oven. Yeah, you can substitute carrots for celery. Absolutely. You don't even need the celery. I just added the celery because I want you to have fiber. I don't want you to have carbs. I want you to have fiber, okay? Isn't she great in the kitchen? Yeah. So she's going in the other room to go into our toaster oven that we have set up. It's standard toaster oven. You're eating an MRE right now? Wow, that's impressive. You're eating an MRE right now? Well, I'm making peppers, stuffed peppers. Yeah, and I call this lasagna because of the layering. Zetterbeard, man, how you doing? I didn't realize you were there. How you doing, man? Zetterbeard is in the show. Cool. Brussels sprouts might be, you have to cook those in advance, big time. Brussels sprouts take a long time to cook. The only thing that takes longer than Brussels sprouts to cook is artichoke. Artichoke is. Okay, we're done there, and we got that on a high burner. We got that on level 5. Gonna bring it up to speed. I'm gonna add that tomato juice to this dish over here, like that. See? Kind of push it around. This is what I do with my pan sometimes when I have extra meat. I'm going to turn that up to level 3 again. And for all of you guys who are on a carb budget, we're going to go ahead and allot you 1 cup Because your wife thinks your body is too fat, and she's starting to wonder if you're gonna like crush her when you're sleeping with her. What?
Forgot one thing.
What?
Don't you do a little Parmesan on top?
Absolutely. You get a Parmesan on the top. She's got a Parmesan on the top. All right, so she's setting that up in the toaster oven. You won't see the finished product on that one.
Well, maybe in our show later, but.
Maybe. That's all of the... Can I please do a little bit more than a cup?
Okay, you can do 1.5 cups.
1.5 cup. Thank you. Thank you, honey.
But you know the thing is that's gonna blow up into like 4 cups.
It will, but she's so carbophobic now. It's like becoming almost unbelievable. I like carbs, and I think a lot of people eat carbs, and I don't want to lose my audience because... Well, I made a... Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do, Zetterbeard? I mean, she wants you to lose weight, and she's like... She's really hinting to me that, Dave, you got to lose some more weight. You got to be emaciated. Yeah, get down to that skeletal frame weight of about 85 pounds. Yeah, you don't need that extra weight. Yeah. Women dig these guys that look like skeletons, yeah. Didn't you know? Men do not like women that look like skeletons. That's just beyond belief. See how she's got some strange views. I can't change her view. Men don't like women that look really too thin. They're not into that. That's like a model thing with a bunch of cokeheads who think that they know what fashion is. I mean, that's...
Guys like women to be trim and fit.
Trim and fit, yeah. But
You like women to be trim and fit. Me to be trim and fit.
Well, yes, and I really appreciate the effort, and I'm doing my best. I work out every day. I swim every day, and today I did a lot of work outside with Sarah. We were really busy, and it was good.
That's pretty good. Just so 4 pieces of provolone.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good. And
Yeah. The cost was really low. The food value will be really high. So when you enjoy eating it, it'll be like a really fine restaurant meal that you normally pay $10 or more for, maybe even $20. If you want to garnish this with carbs, I would recommend something like this. These sweet potato tortilla things that Trader Joe's sells are amazing. And
you could even have the rotini on the side.
you could serve it with rotini. Exactly. So true. Thank you.
I mean, if you really want carbs.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be a big carb thing, but I mean, obviously, when you have some carbs to go with your dish, it just kind of adds to the dinner. And
Yes, I agree. Carbs are why 1/3 of Americans are whatever they are.
but Sarah's fighting the weight problem in America, and she's saying
Thanks,
low
Scissor
carb,
Fight.
low carb people, low carb.
Low carb. Watch your sugar.
Yeah.
Watch your carbs. I really believe in that.
Yeah. Now I have some really great artichoke that we picked up on sale. Whenever you see these kind of things like artichoke hearts on sale for $1.25, you should get those. You know, these are
add that
great.
to your
Great as a
routine.
great garnish to your dinner. Yeah. Put it on the side. Our little artichoke hearts, little sprigs of parsley, not Elvis Presley. Little sprigs of Elvis Presley. You know, I can unban Ginger Jesus. I have the power. Hold on, everybody. Slopmaster was just... Should I unban Ginger Jesus? Scissor Fight, what's your opinion? We need input from our mod. I run a chat fine, 500 million viewers nightly. Thank you. Okay, absolutely no, Ginger Jesus will not be unbanned tonight. No. He said absolutely no.
Good
Okay,
job.
we got a pretty much of a hot burner over
He
here.
says Ginger is a Soviet spy.
I need 10 minutes to cook these rotinis, so those have to go in right now. Hot water, boil away. And normally I wouldn't extend the show like this. We would have wrapped it up, but we just love talking to you. You know? Can you get an amen? Yes, you can. Amen. So we did not unban the ginger Jesus tonight because it is wrong to use the Lord's name in vain. How about that? Is someone looking at your feet? Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Every time I put that too close to the side, people look at my feet. My waist is not growing, no. I've got about the same size waist I've had since I'd say 2003. Yeah, I was really, I had to lose about 40 pounds in 2003. I got down to 220. And now I've picked up, I'm about 225 now. That's what I say on my driver's license, but I was on 260 around 2000. You love Thai cooking show. David, I mentioned your stream to my friend the other night, and he was really impressed with your political views, and he said, your wife is hot. Really? Well, I don't think that's appropriate, wet yogurt. Yeah. They're couching their insults in terrible statements. Just calling themselves wet yogurt. I mean, that in and of itself seems sacrilege. I do use coconut oil. I believe coconut oil has got a long lifespan. Poor stupid, really? Well, I didn't know that was happening. We're going to ban you. Oh, you beat me, scissor fight. Poor stupid people. Yeah. People are so stupid that we know that our president is working for the Russians. Everybody's figuring this out, man. Zetterbeard, you're in there. I'm gonna try to tune in your mic. So how's it going, Zetterbeard? What's happening? He's in the show, man. There he is, Zetterbeard. He's gonna activate his mic. Making an appearance in my cooking show. The main mix loves the show, really. Well, I think your mic's out, man. But that's cool. We'll catch you in the other show. I'm going to start up the other show in just a few minutes. He made his appearance. That's cool. No, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, we are under attack daily. Every night. Mark makes millions, and he gives it to his friends, and they moved in with him now. I think that Mark has everybody living there now. He moved everybody out to South Carolina. Whoa. Okay, see that what I just did there? That's a fast boil. That's a super fast way to get pasta going. I did unmute his mic, man. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, I just kicked you out of the show, man. I'm sorry. God, can you believe that? I just kicked him out of the show. That sucks. That really sucks. You know, I hit that button so fast it just knocked you out. I'll see if I can get you back at the show when I get back in. Oh, there you are. Yeah, he came back. Okay, good. I could be a success, yes, in any restaurant, but unfortunately I don't like to cook for people that waste food. Let's check it out. We're going to bring him back in. Nope, that's not him. Okay, that pasta's almost done. We're ready for our final prep. One thing about laptops, if you put water on their mouse pad, they always mess up. Okay, I've maxed your volume out. If you are up, I don't know. No, I think your mic is just not coming in. Maybe I'm doing something wrong on my end. Anyway, we're gonna wrap things up. Bless you, Sarah. Sarah sneezed. No, the banner's a joke. Everything's a joke from Mark's end. It's all designed to just keep us down. Hot yogurt, okay. You had a colostomy today? Your doctor was actual Russian? Now that was called a Russian meddling. Are you making a joke about your colonoscopy? That's the worst thing you can do, man. David, do you think you can work in a Chinese fast food? We went over that again. We're not going to talk about that. I think I could compete. I'd be very fast. We better not let the video ingest servers crash just because he wants to make them crash. We better be as nice as possible. Well, thanks, Ederbeard, for coming in. I'm going to try to get you into the show in a few minutes. All right, we're going to take this colander and put this in my little container, and I'm going to make a dinner for later. Sarah can't be around carbs. They bother her. I don't blame you, Sarah.
I used to be fine, but
You're thinking of the outcome, and I agree.
yeah.
So Rotinia takes a little longer than most stuff, but I think we're good.
I'm thinking about our health.
Absolutely. I'm going to super fast cook here. I'm going to put the cover on this dish and turn it off and let it sit. And then we're getting down to the wire here. We allotted 1 hour for the show, so we're doing great. Well, it would be hard to eat low carb around Dave. Yeah, well, I'm not a jelly roll guy. I don't eat jelly rolls. I don't eat donuts. I don't eat white bread.
I used to love all those.
I don't eat white bread. What?
I used to love all those things, but
Yeah.
I've just been more conscientious this summer, in particular.
That's very smart. I like that. David, have you considered eating out? I don't think that's appropriate because you can get a disease doing that. I heard eating out gives you diseases.
Oh, I wanted to research that.
Yeah, so if you're eating out a lot, you could get a disease. Didn't Michael Douglas get a disease eating out? Yeah, I don't know. I try to avoid people that spit in my meals. Danger. Yeah, you can get HPV. Yeah, that's right. We're talking about two things. It's called a double entendre. See, there it is. Okay, the final overboil. Yeah. We're draining this in the sink here. Okay, David's Kitchen coming to a close. That's all the pasta she let me have. Isn't it amazing? We got hot yogurt coming at us. Hang on. Thank you. Good job. Wow. Let's hit clear chat. I'll do it. Thank you, David. Thank you, Jonathan. Hot man yogurt all over the screen. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We're coming to the last minute. That's all the pasta Sarah wants to give me.
Wow, you're right, David.
And there it is. It's amazing. We're taking the burned pan, putting this pasta on, the meat sauce on the pasta. And this is so that your cook can have a nice meal later on. So you don't have to feel like you just punished your cook for feeding you a low-carb meal. All right, there we go. Now these pans can burn, these stainless steel pans, but they're so much better than that Teflon. Ta-da, da-da-da-da-da. But all you have to do really is soak these things. So just put a little water on them and let them soak for about, half an hour. Scrub it down, you'll be fine. Okay, everything's off. That's done. Sarah has the dish in the toaster oven, and it'll be done in a little while. Thank you very much for watching the show. I will be back with next week's recipe. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll be starting our show in the other room in just a second. 1 minute from now. Thank you. Take care, everybody. Thanks for stopping by David's Kitchen.